My boyfriend believes I should express gratitude to his mom through a handwritten letter. My boyfriend, 22M, and I, 20F, have been dating for 8 months, and I recently booked a trip to Hawaii to meet his family for the first time. I paid for my tickets, meals, and personal expenses. His sister kindly let me stay in her guest room, which I appreciated. During the visit, I had meaningful conversations with two of his aunts, who gave me their phone numbers for future contact. Before leaving, I sent them both thank you messages, expressing my gratitude for their hospitality. However, I didn't have the opportunity to engage in a real conversation with his mom, and I didn't meet his dad due to an injury. Recently, his mom expressed to him that she felt disappointed and uncertain about me because I didn't send her a thank you message. Although I didn't have her number, I made sure to thank everyone in person before I left. My boyfriend suggested that I write a handwritten letter to his mom and one to his sister as well, since I stayed in her guest room. His insistence made me feel guilty for not having done so yet. On the other hand, my boyfriend has visited my family 4 times because we live close enough to drive. Each time, my dad gave up his room and slept in the camper so my boyfriend could have a bed. My mom covered all our food expenses and took us shopping. My boyfriend didn't write them a thank you note or letter. He simply expressed his gratitude verbally, just as I did with his family. Now I'm at a crossroads. Should I follow his advice and write the letters? Should I also ask him to write a letter to my family in return? In an effort to address the situation, I asked for his mom's phone number and sent her a message, but she left me on read. I'm waiting to see how this unfolds, but I'll soon decide my next steps. This experience has taught me that if thank you notes are important for his family to receive, they should also be important for his family to give. My boyfriend and I have been together for 8 months, and we have shared many experiences and memories during that time. Despite our different backgrounds, we found common ground and grown closer. When he suggested I meet his family in Hawaii, I was thrilled. Meeting a partner's family is always a significant step in any relationship, and I wanted to make a good impression. I meticulously planned my trip, ensuring I covered all my expenses. I wanted to show my independence and respect for his family by not imposing any financial burden on them. His sister graciously offered her guest room for my stay, which I accepted with gratitude. The trip was filled with new experiences and interactions. I bonded with his aunts, who were warm and welcoming. They gave me their phone numbers, and we promised to stay in touch. Before leaving, I sent them heartfelt thank you messages, expressing my appreciation for their hospitality and kindness. However, my interactions with his mom were limited. She seemed busy, and we didn't have a chance for a meaningful conversation. His dad, unfortunately, was injured and unable to meet me. Despite this, I thanked everyone in person before departing, hoping my gratitude was conveyed adequately. Upon my return, my boyfriend shared that his mom felt hurt and unsure about me because I didn't send her a thank you message. I felt a pang of guilt, as it was never my intention to make her feel overlooked. My boyfriend suggested I write a handwritten letter to his mom and his sister, emphasizing the importance of this gesture in his family. This suggestion made me reflect on our relationship dynamics. My boyfriend had visited my family multiple times, and each visit was marked by my parents' generosity. My dad gave up his room for my boyfriend, sleeping in the camper instead. My mom went out of her way to make him feel welcome, covering all our expenses and treating us to shopping trips. Despite their efforts, my boyfriend had never written a thank you note to my parents. He had only expressed his gratitude verbally, just as I had done with his family. The disparity in our approaches to gratitude troubled me. Should I comply with his request and write the letters? Should I also ask him to extend the same courtesy to my family? Determined to address the situation, I asked for his mom's phone number and sent her a message. To my disappointment, she read it, but didn't respond. Now, I'm in a state of uncertainty, awaiting her reaction and contemplating my next move. This experience has been a learning moment for me. It highlighted the importance of understanding and respecting each other's family traditions and expectations. If thank you notes are significant to his family, they should also be valued when reciprocated. I'm considering writing the letters to his mom and sister, But I also want my boyfriend to recognize the efforts my family has made for him and reciprocate accordingly. In conclusion, relationships are a balance of give and take, understanding, and compromise. This situation has underscored the need for clear communication and mutual respect in acknowledging each other's gestures of kindness. As I await his mom's response, I remain hopeful that we can navigate this with grace and deepen our bond through understanding and appreciation.